owe it to Aaron Rodgers to draft a receiver in the first round after what we saw them do last year?
No, they don't owe it to Aaron Rodgers. They owe it to the Green Bay Packers franchise. They owe it to the Green Bay Packers fans. That's who they owe it to. When you look at Rashad Bateman, and he's a Big Ten guy, I've had an opportunity to see him embarrass my alma mater at Penn State, put up 200 yards against them. He's strong. He's a strong runner. He's a crisp route runner. He's an NFL caliber type of receiver. In fact, he reminds me a lot of you, B. Marsh. He's strong. He's not as tall, but what he does is he gets that yak. And I'm gonna tell you what, he gets so much yak that he needs a designated driver after every single game because he got to have some type of inebriation taking place while he's playing games because he is yakking it up all game. So I think he's a dog. And if they're able to get him with Devontae Adams out there, they will have added that extra weapon that they needed to that Green Bay's receiving core.
Look, this is a good question, and the answer is no. I like this kid, LeVar, and you're right. He is a yak daddy, and I love yak receivers. You know, when he was one of the first opt-out guys, and I reached out to him immediately, and I tried to get him to come down here and train. He stayed put in Minnesota, then went out to Arizona. This kid has everything to come in and play right away. The dude that I compare him to is a Justin Jefferson type wide receiver. He's a guy that can come in right now and get to work, and he can get busy. But when you talk about Aaron Rodgers, man, and the Green Bay Packers, what they need is a Charles Woodson type. That's what they need. Because this dude was the MVP last year. They need somebody who can come in. They don't need to have a top 5 defense, but they need a defense that can turn the ball over and give that offense more possessions. That's what they're missing is a playmaker on that side. Aaron Rodgers is magical. They do ask him to do a lot, but they have enough on that side of the ball to be phenomenal. We've seen that year in and year out, Nick.
They came up short.
That's exactly right. Listen. They came up short.
Nick. But don't take the hook and bait. Don't do it.
Who won league MVP last year?
It's not an either or.
Who had the most?
You need defense. You need defense, but it's not an either or. All right. Don't let B. Marsh bait you into this.
The point that I'm making, no. The point that I'm making is this. The problem with the Packers draft last year was not that they didn't take a wide receiver. The problem was that they took a quarterback. Literally, any other position on the field would have been fine if it filled a need. Instead, they were the only team in football to get 0 snaps from their first-round pick because they took a bleeping quarterback. So I don't think they owe it to Rodgers draft a receiver. If he's the best guy on your board, fine, so be it. But he just won MVP with the weapons that he has. They owe it to Aaron Rodgers to draft a difference maker, to draft someone that can help them right now. Because what Aaron Rodgers does not have the ability to do is throw 3 second-half interceptions in a playoff game and win the way Brady did because he can't lean on his defense the way Brady did. And so to me, like, this is not about Rodgers needs more weapons. This is about you can't use your draft pick on a guy who plays the same position as Aaron Rodgers. That's the story.
San Fran lost
even
the
if
Super
the wide
Bowl
receivers
trying
also
to depend on theirs. San Fran lost the Super Bowl trying to defend their lean on their defense. But I digress.
That's true.
Let's go to
but their offensive line, was depleted.
Stop, B. Marsh. Stop, B. Marsh.
We're going to digress for just a second.
Defense, they
we
got to
talk some NBA. Nick's got some medals to give out. Jamal Murray had 23 last night in a win over the Clippers, but Jamal Murray just missed out on medal from Nick. Nick, who did earn a spot on your podium.
Thank you.
He did miss out. Brandon, you're right. Jamal Murray not playing as well as he played in the bubble. Still good enough, though, to bust the Clippers in their face. All right, bronze medalist, Steph Curry, 36, 11, and 3. For Steph, why does 36, 11, and 3 not get you better than a bronze? Because you lost. And Warriors fans, I'm sorry to tell you, you ain't a Klay Thompson away from competing for a title. You have the same record as the Celtics right now. And as a wise man once said, that ain't great. Silver medalist.
That ain't it.
Jimmy Butler. Same game. Oh, Jimmy Buckets. Last night he was Jimmy Steals. 22, 6, 8, and 4. Contributed the most to winning of any player on the court last night in the Warriors Heat game, which was a ton of fun to watch. All right, gold medalist, Clint Capella, back on the medal stand. 28 and 17 with 5 blocks for Clint Capella. I still feel like Capella should have grown out of the hair by now, but he likes it. I got it. Oh yeah, Lemon Pepper Lou. Lou Williams, by the way, helping the Hawks more than Rondo's helping the Clippers right now, but that ain't none of my business. So there's Clint Capella, good for him, double overtime, 28, 17, and 5 in a win over the Spurs. Appreciate the Hawks, by the way, keeping the Spurs losing helps the Lakers as LeBron's still out.
I just love the cotton candy assortment of Jimmy Butler's uniform. That really jumped out at me.
Uniforms.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Something
I love
else.
it.
Hey, Wilds, who just missed the cut?
Oh, Denver and Aaron Gordon wearing number 50 because he's still upset about the 9. He's like, oh, I wanted 50. There's a dunk. I wouldn't give this one 5/10s. I give this one a solid, 8. But watch out as we keep talking about LaMarcus Aldridge and Blake and Rondo. And he's always trading back, grabbing more picks. I don't think all of a sudden he would reverse it and start giving away picks to move up in the draft.
Yeah, well, having the type of season that they had last year can make you rethink a whole lot of things that you did in the past. That seat is warm for Bill Belichick. And that might sound crazy for some people. But Bill Belichick has to have a good season this year. And you know why? Because there are whispers. It was Tom. It was always Tom. It couldn't have been anything else but Tom. And Bill Belichick has to show before he gets too far away from Tom Brady leaving that it was not Tom Brady. It was, in fact, and indeed, the system of what Bill Belichick built in New England. So he has pressure on him for sure. So, but I don't think that it's realistic to think that he's going to get a quarterback of Justin Fields' caliber at number 11. He would have to make a more aggressive move in the draft. And that is uncharacteristic of Bill Belichick. And I don't see that happening.
What is characteristic of Bill Belichick, and I'm surprised Wilds hasn't said he wants this to happen, and there's all the reasons in the world why this should happen except for the politics between the teams. What is characteristic for Bill Belichick is trade for a player at his nadir, at his low point, and that's Sam Darnold. The trade that makes the most sense is the Patriots' second-round pick for Sam Darnold. But the Jets and the Patriots pulling off a trade probably isn't going to happen. The Patriots almost need like a pass-through operation, like a pass-through corporation. They need a team to trade for Darnold that they can then trade with, because I don't think the Jets and Patriots are going to do business together. Belichick needs to work behind the scenes to try to get like Washington to trade for Darnold and then trade with Washington, because I don't think the Jets are going to trade him inside the division to New England, Jenna.
No, because the Jets are always at their nadir, Nick. Stick with the draft here. So wide receiver Rashad Bateman put on a show for NFL teams yesterday at Minnesota's Pro Day. The Packers GM, just one of many in attendance. Although watch, they'll probably take another quarterback. Bateman, though, good measurables. Crisp route running. Super productive in 2019 before opting out in 2020 after 5 games. LeVar,